Yo, 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 and welcome to the show. I'm your host, SQUiDzzz with 3 Z's, and I might be world famous. Let's get into another Chill Times of SQUiDzzz, episode Z, one of the final last episodes. So, let's get you guys caught up on page here with what I've been doing, and yeah, just real quick, I'll go over the recent games I've been playing, because there's a lot of different ones. But that's gonna be the new thing this month. Is we're gonna be focusing in more on the content that we already have. So that's gonna be a big thing, and we're pretty much waiting for Pokemon to come out on the new Switch, the new Pokemon. So when that is, I don't know. Let's see what date that is. But to start out, man, shout out to Nintendo on that new release. Big things on that. X-Defiant is done, by the way, too. And then I started up SMT4. And then we also started up Soul Hackers. And that's kind of going to be the big RPG focus for this month. I'm almost done with the fourth one. I think I got like 10 to 20 hours maybe left. Let's see. Or less. Depends on what I got to do. And if I have to grind again and again. It's so hard to get money in the fourth one. So, but yeah, I'll be working on beating that. I did beat the first Soul Hackers. So that's why we started up Soul Hackers 2. So yeah, let me just jump into this. Where's my music? Where the music at? It might be too loud, hold on. Yeah, it's definitely too loud. My bad. Alright. So, yeah, like I was saying earlier, pretty much been just plugging away on like there's an SMT5 right here. I'll get to that once I beat this one, and then pretty much as far as all the SMT games go that I can get right now, I mean, I could try to, surf the internet and look around for the first 1 and 2 SMTs, but it's gonna be very hard to find. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. You got the Soul Hackers right here. Shout out to the Spookies. You got the Devil Survivor Overclocked, and then at the bottom is the full art cover, which, ironically enough, that's the only one that has full art cover, unless like this one does. All of these have just the white background for the game, or the game case or whatever, but the Strange Journey game has reverse cover art. So I thought that was pretty cool. That's like one of the only 3DS games that I have that has that. And then, yeah, like that Soul Hackers game right here, you see this one. I don't know if people knew about this one, but it came out on Saturn in like 1997 or something like that. And this was actually a re-release of that game, but translated and voice acted. So, and then they also added a few other features to kind of make quality of life a little bit better and more manageable there. So, because the OG version, oh hell no, there's so many different things on it that, like, yeah, makes sense why they redid it. But beat that on the 30th, so that was the most recent game that we beat. We're pretty much on par with how the months are landing. I'm trying to make it so we do like one every month if possible, and then just like we got to do. There's a few other games that are close to being done, so I can kind of get those to up the count, or games that are short to finish. So I'll up the count that way. with playing those shorter games, but mostly these are all RPGs that we have been playing and beaten. But yeah, I was hanging out with my grandpa. Close that. Coffee! It's my new favorite coffee mug. So every day I drink coffee and I'll have that mug with it. These are the games, so you can see like the covers of them, right, that we just got. But other than that, physical wise, we're pretty much chilling, because as you can see, like, these are all a lot of games. Like, this was like 31 hours. I don't know how many hours these two are gonna be. So I got kind of lucky though. I mean, since I played other SMT games and I kind of knew what I was doing a little bit more, as you play more like SMT games, it makes the next one that much easier. But there's still SMT bullshit, so just remember that. But yeah, let's segue to the games that we beat this year, or yeah, so far this year. We'll go over those real quick, and then I'll pretty much go over what I've been playing this last month, which isn't too much. I'll kind of talk over that while we watch these two. Let me get the music off here. Alright. So, as you guys see, SMT3 right here. One of my favorite games. This music, man. So I'll be probably getting another playthrough of this going, because I needed to do the other endings. So I'll start that up soon. Maybe in a couple weeks or something, but we'll see. I kind of want to air it out more. Maybe give it like a year. Start it up like November, which is exactly that year mark. So I did the True Demon ending, which is pretty much all the endings combined, because you have to do all the different things and all the fights. Whereas the other endings, you literally do that one ending fight, and it's just like, alright, cool. There's not as many bosses you gotta fight.
The world must first die for it to be born again.
That's right. Well, pretty crazy. Yeah, that's probably one of my favorite games right there. And we beat that on the True Demon mode. So, if you don't know that, look that up or watch the playthrough. You can kind of see the journey on that one. And pretty much I jumped into this one right after and just went pedal to the metal, like played this like no other on the channel. I'm afraid Tokyo experienced its own peculiar occurrence. This game was dope too. I really like this one. But I've noticed I gotta like space out my RPGs, otherwise I'll get too burnt out and just too chaotic with what I'm trying to do. It takes away from the focus that I want to have. But yeah, we beat this one the start of like February. So, but we started it like at the tail end of last year. Yeah, that game is pretty fun too. Highly recommend both of them. Especially if you haven't played an SMT game, those are both good like points to start. But it's good to still kind of know a little bit of some of the other games. Alright, what else did I beat here? We got the Law ending on this one. So, if you're interested on that, go check out the playthrough of that. And then we got Monster Hunter Sunbreak. I mean, to do this. So Sunbreak was pretty fun. It was a long time coming. I should have had that beat a while ago, but I was waiting for my brother, and then kept waiting for him, and then he stopped playing, and I was just like, well, I guess I will just continue on here. But that's usually how it goes with me with games. Like, I don't know, I'll play stuff with people, and then I'll just get left, or I'll not play it anymore. It's a two-way street, you know. Life happens. Can't always be playing just one game or playing games at a certain time. Looking at the games that I have gotten to experience and play, oh man, so lucky and blessed. I wouldn't even say lucky, just blessed, you know. So many different great games. This being one of them. Then my friend was asking me if I had it on Switch recently, but I haven't heard back from him in a while, so I don't know. But case in point right there, I'm just like, damn, man. Just get on the edge of playing with people, play for like a week or two, and then they're off of the game, or they're literally got life stuff, or I got life stuff. But I got a good chunk of hours on this game, man. Uh-huh. I didn't even hear. Oh, get fucked. Hey yee. So, and there's the demo trailer and stuff. DLC if you want it. Alright, and then we got the newest content for Wilds, which I beat that. Let's see, is it March 1st. There's still content, but it's not like it's, you know, riveting content like G rank or something. And they just had like 1 or 2 mods. I'll have to see if the gear crest has been added here soon, maybe. That's gonna be at the end of this month. This is the most recent update. So his combos actually like do damage and shit in this, but I wonder how much. So that could get very busted very quick. There's some Striderokins and Hidokins to a regime. Or more. Oh wow. Wampa. Wonka. Not Wampa. What the hell? Oh. The fucking super. Oh. Oh. Yeah, so that's out. I have to definitely go and check that out here.
Here comes a new challenger.
Oh god. Yeah, the look at that. Look at that. They gonna pick a shot like that. Come on, man. But yeah, as you can see here, I'm waiting for a title update too, essentially. Cause look, like, it's not that much stuff that's added. Excuse me. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit the mic there. Got the Misu Sune and the Zoshia, and then the Arc Tempered Radeon, and then this is already gone. This should have already been a part of the base game when it was released. But same with these. So I mean, you know what I mean? What content's new? So additional tempered monsters. We'll have to see what they added, to be honest, because it didn't talk about any of them here. Maybe that's where that Rajang and other ones come in. But there's already Rajang. So I don't know. Let's see what the additional monster is too, though. But yeah, man. I mean, I'm still pretty hopeful with how this game works and what it is, but just there's only so many people playing it at this point now, so it's kind of not dying out, but it's just like there's just a little bit of some people playing it. All right, next game that we beat this year, which I didn't mean to close that thing down. Here's that Soul Hackers game. Here's the story trailer.
It has been 5 years since our project began, and now Amami City has grown to become the envy of the entire world.
Amami City.
Amami City's a fully network integrated city. Wouldn't surprise me if there was a hacker that skilled out there.
Wait, so this is a PC?
Ever since I obtained this, there's some suspicious people following me around.
It's crazy how Hitomi gets possessed
I'm finally out. The outside
by
world.
Nemissa. That's who that girl is with the white hair. Yeah, it's crazy. The demons in this, they can possess you. And basically just take control of your body. So yeah. Oh wow, that's what that came with the Alex. Alright, and then here we go with Shin Megami Tensei 4. Then there's a couple other trailers that I'd like to show. Maybe just one other one. No, two other ones. They might pop up here, but I'll try to wait here to click them. And these will be kind of more of the games that I'll be looking at, like, in the next couple months. The next round of games I'll be showing here. But just wanted to show you some of the games we beat.
Upon this mystic gauntlet. Congratulations, young man. You are now a samurai. I shudder to think that the demons have encroached this far. You must begin by learning the basics of combat.
And this game is pretty much like SMT 5 with how much grinding you have to
This can
do.
be none other than the Black Samurai.
The choices you make will no longer bear only on you.
This is something that only you can do.
I could never pardon such an atrocity.
If I'm going to die, I want to die now when my life is at its peak.
There are people in this world who can't do that.
Tell me once more.
Death.
Hi, kitty. All right. Oh wow, that's what that deluxe edition comes with. Cool. Interesting. Yeah, that the music for this is probably actually my favorite, but it's, I don't know. It is actually a tie between the third and this one. Fifth one had alright music, but not as good as like this one has, and that the third one has, and that Digital Devil Saga has. But yeah, this music is good too. I like the music a lot. I've been listening to the soundtracks and stuff while working. Alright, but let's switch gears here. Bring up my Steam thing. So as you can see here, I mean, there's a lot of different stuff on here. Get to the next song here on this. There we go. Let's see here. I'll kind of just slowly scroll through here. I'll stop around 20 though. And I'll kind of break down the top 10. But as you can see here, these are more of the newer games coming out. Game that came out last year, a couple years ago, that this was put on here. So kind of just trying to get caught up with stuff, but there's so many things. It's crazy. Let's see here. This one I wish I played the beta and stuff, but it's alright. Oh, this got pushed back. It's October now, huh? Okay. And this should be later this month, so I'm excited about that. I don't know if I'll be getting it right on launch, because it is a re-release or whatever. So it was a game that was out in Japan, but it never came out to the West here, so yeah, or the East, you could say, from their aspect. Yeah, no, that game was already out. Like, I don't even know when that game came out, a couple years ago. So, but that one's on my radar. This one is 2. It is also coming out on the Switch 2 in probably a couple weeks. So definitely go check that out. Last Epoch still in my top 10. I'll eventually get to this, but I gotta beat the first one before I even look at that. So, but it is up there. So I know a lot of people have been asking me to at work and some other places, but I still need to even do the DLC. And then you got, of course, the classics here, which definitely would like to do a run through of these on the HD 2D remakes. So that could be a nice little project, but $120 for that? You gotta be out of your goddamn mind. So I'll be waiting for sales for sure. That's probably be like, honestly, 70 to 80% or more of a sale for me to want to get them, because I've already bought the 1 and 2, and then, or 1, 2, and 3, and that was like at least 70, 80 bucks or something like that. So versus this spending another 120 on it, so then I'd spend 200 bucks on the first 3 Dragon Quest games, which yeah. So we'll see if there's maybe a sweet donation or something like that, whatever. But as far as my money goes, I'll be chilling, because $60, dude. Ooh, for that should be at least 40 bucks, 30 bucks. Maybe this one could be 50 because it comes with the 1 and 2, but even with that, it should be still probably like 40, 50, 45 maybe. This should be like 35, 40. But Hey, they gotta do what they gotta do, I guess, right? And then you got Marathon, which is, of course, coming out later this year. Excited about that. This was the new one that came out this year, which I wanted to showcase a trailer of. And then I'll do this one as well, because I don't know if too many people have seen these. They kind of came across my radar randomly here, so. But I think they're made by the same people. Nope, 2 different people. Thought it was the same like creator though. But alright, let's watch this real quick. And then we'll start to wrap things up for this show. Because we pretty much went over our SMT collection on Instagram. Went over our game purchases for this year. Oh, I guess the other ones to go over that I missed that I didn't mention, which were digital. Clay Obscure, which we got, and I'm playing through. The game is hard as fuck. So we'll be getting through that in my own time and streaming it when we get time for it. Xenoblade Chronicles X was the other one that we did get this year for the digital, and then we spent a little bit on some Apex stuff, mainly for the Battle Pass. And then I don't think I'll do that for this month because I think there's only like now 30, like it's probably almost done. Either a month or a couple weeks. So I don't know if I'll spend the $10 for the Battle Pass in this round. We'll see though. I could still maybe do it and squeeze out the time that I would have been playing it. Alright, but let's go over these games. Because again, these were like, I heard about this from one of my work friends is playing through this. There's apparently like 100 or more different endings, so kind of want to explore that and see what's going on here. Oh, it is full screen, just has my start bar. Yeah, and if these people are saying all this stuff about it, and my friend is playing through it, and he's already played through a good chunk of the game, I'll have to see. But it is like a Danganronpa game, so which is kind of like this other game I'm about to show you. Because I do kind of like those style of games, and I'd like to get into those more, but I just didn't know what games to do. I could even look at the demo just to test it out. Normally don't do demos. How big is this demo? Oh. I'll probably even do that. I'll do it after. But yeah, no, like I was saying, it's just we're kind of just chilling. Whoa, wait, I'm going all over now. Need to go back to this. Oh, and also, we'll probably be doing our Pokemon shiny hunting here too. I forgot, there's also Temtem has shinies too, so maybe I can do that with my brother or something. I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. But there's shiny hunting to be done this month. I know I've been saying it for the last couple months, but it's been a long time coming, and I think the hiatus is pretty much done at this point. I wanted to give myself like a nice, good chunk of space of not playing Pokemon. And then we'll get into it healthy as well. So that will be good. And then also, after the these games here, pretty much gonna be done with this show. So I'll probably be streaming more, like I said, or not like I said, like I have been doing on Twitch lately. So I've been playing on Twitch, and then I'll upload the VOD onto YouTube. Kind of been doing that style for the Twitch videos and gameplay, just keep it a little bit more separate. So I'll kind of dedicate the live feed for YouTube kind of more for like podcasty stuff, or like even just like a live stream show or something, maybe a cooking show or holiday show, whatever. So stay tuned more on that. And yeah, if anything, go check me out on Twitch, because that's gonna be pretty much where you'll see most of the gameplay, if not on here, after it's been streamed. And then we'll kind of just do that way. But yeah, without any further ado, let me get into this. This trailer gave me the chills, and I was just like, I need to play this. But yeah, October, Christmas time is going to be like the next time of when I'll buy like games, if anything. Like this game and that 100 whatever, and maybe Marathon I might get in September, but yeah, I'm chilling. There's too many games. Too many games. So then it got the dungeon crawl aspect, so that's what made me want it. Like I was like, oh hey, hey. So it kind of gives me like a Persona vibe though. But I just love the whole aesthetic of this game though. Like that's really what is drawing me in. Like it looks so crazy. So, Shoten Order. So that could be pretty dope. Mini soundtrack from the visual art book. That's all they can do. They can't send you nothing. Yeah. So those two will be kind of... I'll have to pick one of them, right? And then this one for sure I'll probably be getting. And then outside of that, like this is what we cooking with right now. I'd probably be getting these after I play through the third one on stream, and then also the first and second one. So it's gonna be a while before I even start cracking into these. But again, I kind of have it organized so that way it just, in my head, mentally, it makes sense. Alright, well let's wrap things up for tonight. Kind of recap everything that we did go over. I didn't talk too much on the recent games that I've been playing. I just slightly to go over these. Obviously SMT4 and Soul Hackers, most recent, and Soul Hackers 2. Most recent games I've been playing within the last like week or two. I've not touched any Apex, haven't touched anything else besides SMT shit, which is crazy. So I'm gonna probably be playing something else here. And then the Division 2, I don't know if I mentioned this, but there's a new DLC for Division 2, so we might check that out. I'm gonna, again, talk to my brother and see who else is playing it, see if it's worth it for me to get it, but we'll see. That'll be something as well. And then Final Fantasy 2, which is on my Switch. And then to jump onto here, see Baldur's Gate we played recently. Hey, nice 2 hours on there. We were playing Delta Force recently with the bro. Apex on the solo route. And then we checked out a little bit of some other content on, Monster Hunter. Like I said, lackluster at that time. So I'll have to go now and see with the new update that they just put on, what they added, and if it's, you know, a substantial update or what we got cooking here. I've been not working on the game. I just looked at it a little bit around that time, so it's been at least a couple weeks. But I kind of like to just take my time with this when I got like just a lot of things done, a lot of my goals just met. Which that goal of beating the game this month, that's one of the big ones, and then we can start working more on this. So I want to try to get this done by the end of this year, or get close to having like demos and betas out soon, but we'll have to see. Then these games are all games that I got for free on Steam. So I installed Slave. I guess that'll be the last one I'll show you guys, and then we'll be wrapping up here. But yeah, that's pretty much what I've been playing recently as well. And then all the games that we've been playing in general, the games that we've been buying, the games that we've been interested in. We beat 6 games so far this year, so it's going to still be rolling here. Far Cry 6 is probably going to be one of the next ones, if not SMT 4. And then probably Soul Hackers 2 would be the next other one. But yeah, there's too many games, man. Too many. I'm excited about this one. This reminds me of like, it's like Darkest Dungeon or like the Buried Borns game. But more of like a D&D style where kind of like you literally pick where you go with your character. So I'm kind of interested to see, but I got it for free $99. I don't know if it's still free. If I were to go back in time and be able to buy this, maybe I would. It just depends on the price. Let's see what the price is. I think it's like a $10 game, maybe 20. Fight for humanity. Oh, and then also Strange Journey, spoiler alert, I have not beaten it yet, but I'm on like, I think the very, very last bit, and I gotta do like that legendary endgame SMT grind where it's like, did I grind just right, or did I overgrind? Which, that's how it was for me on, a little bit feeling like that on the third one, but then I did the True Demon ending, so I mean, I overgrinded for the True Demon ending. So that's where it made sense for that. But if I was doing one of the other endings, then I definitely wasted time with the amount of time I spent grinding. And even on SMT 5, like, oh, you gotta grind so much. It's crazy. Oh, sequel out. Outside too. I'll have to definitely buy that. So, I don't know. Is it a free game? I don't know how you can see the price. Oh, I don't know. And then House Slave 2. Wait, there's a reveal trailer. Yeah, it's free now. So this was this week. So you might be able to. Is there a trailer? Oh. I guess this will be the last trailer, and then we're absolutely done at that point. There's really nothing else for me to go over. Just scrolling through my notes. Whoa, hold on, let me go back. That would be cool how you walk around in this one. Whoa. Whoa. So got like encounter circles. Damn, so your character probably is super strong. Because I didn't really see any party members. So, yeah. Let me see if it pops up on here though. Ah, here it is. Is it already out? Oh, later next year. Okay. Dope. But yeah, let's wrap things up. I'm going to get the screen switched. I guess we don't need music right now because that will be the music part. Alright. Well, we are done with this lost episode of A Chill Times with SQUIDzzz. If you're watching this on the VOD, shout out to you. I know I'm kind of live randomly, but gonna try to get more consistent with the timings, and we got a new schedule this last couple weeks, so kind of been getting acclimated to that too, making sure that I'm getting the proper amount of sleep and taking the time for myself and all that stuff properly too. So, but we'll probably be taking a break, and then I'm thinking late night tonight, probably like maybe in an hour or two. We'll probably be looking at some Soul Hackers or something. So definitely go check me out on the Twitch. Twitch is pretty much the same as this channel. You can just find me at SQUIDZz, or it should be under SQUIDZz Gaming for that one. So, or it might even just be SQUIDZz. Hold on, let me just confirm that. Yeah, it's SQUIDZz Gaming. So, go check me out there. That's where we'll be live next. As far as podcast goes, I don't know. I was thinking about maybe doing the world famous Planet SQUID show a little bit later this month, maybe mid-month or at the tail end. So stay tuned for that. And I'll probably be on not Tuesday. I'll probably have a newer time for Monday because that's my day off. So it's not Tuesday, but it's Monday, and then that way I can maybe make that show work more in the morning and that type of thing, or on the earlier slots, and then that way, people that are at different times or different places, they can actually make it to the show instead of watching the VOD. So that's going to be the idea. So not this week, this coming up Monday, but probably the next one or the one after that. I'll kind of talk more on that when those dates get closer. And then we just got a lot of games I'll be plugging away and playing, and maybe MIA on the interwebs, but on my house I'll be playing my little handheld or my 3DS in the meantime. If I'm not playing my not playing my PC or my Xbox or my Switch, or if I'm not eating, I'm pretty much playing one of those. So if you don't see me online, I'm probably doing that. But anyways, I'm going to cut this all off at this point. And be sure to like, subscribe, and follow for more. But peace out, SQUIDZZ out. Bye! Have a great night.